Yeah, park and everything. Yeah, but there's one close by over there.
Okay.
Like literally, you can walk into the ocean.
Yeah, but the locals here, they're not allowed to. You know, you can't get to the beach
Uh huh.
from here like you used to,
Okay.
right? You used to be able to do that.
I don't know, because I know that there's when you walk on that direction, there is an access to the ocean.
Okay.
There's another one over. If you want, we can walk over there later. There's a sign that says "I love Dumaguete."
Mm-hmm.
It's about the same square like this one, but it's just a few walks away.
Yeah.
Not that far.
Hmm.
And then after that, there is a part that there was no wall,
Right.
sea wall, so you can, unless they in a period of like 2 years, they did everything in there.
Yeah. Yeah. This person was saying that. Well, no, they weren't saying it. It was last year because they weren't here last year.
Yeah.
But so you know, I'm amazed at the well, the crowd, yeah, and not just the crowd, but the maturity, the capacity of the hearers. You know, although there's an emphasis on the finished work because that's what's needed here, and that's okay, but still, you know, the idea that this work has been going on off and on,
Yeah.
back with Pastor Clyde, then before Pastor Clyde, Pastor Tree, is that? But Pastor Tree was responsible for what?
He started the church in Sikihor.
Okay, which is just across, and I can
Yeah.
see it.
And he had Pastor Lando there,
Okay,
and Pastor Charles. Pastor Charles is in Sikihor.
he's still there now.
He's still there, but he's not Greater Grace.
Mm-hmm.
Well, his heart is in Greater Grace.
I think I remember you telling me
Yeah.
about him.
So when Pastor Tree is here, we don't give money to the Greater Grace churches.
Okay,
And he needs money to build the church.
right.
And there's another church that church organization that gives him money with the condition of using their church.
Sure.
So now he's under that church.
Right.
But he had a building.
But
He had a church now.
so what year? Not necessarily, but maybe how many years ago? Pastor Clyde and who else was going? Was you know, Pastor Clyde's from here,
Yeah.
but who else? Who was the first missionary? I guess. to come?
Pastor Tree.
He was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess it was
So
Pastor
I can
Len.
be wrong 100%.
Yeah.
But Pastor Drew is later.
Right. Right. In fact, he was telling me that he had been to South America. This is Pastor Drew. South America, Russia. I mean, like he's been some places, and for some period of time,
Yeah.
and he wasn't coming every year to the Philippines.
He became very active when Pastor Tree passed away.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Because I think I remember him saying, Pastor Shabeli asked him if he could come at least once a year,
Mm-hmm.
and
That's when he become. So after that, and then not until lately when he started coming 6 times, 5 times a year.
yeah, somebody mentioned that
Yeah.
today.
But Pastor Tree has been here.
He has lived here.
Yeah. He lives here. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And Bob Hotchkiss.
Bob Cuccinello.
Yeah.
Yep. And
Yeah.
I remember, you know, him deciding that he was going to, you know, relocate here. I
Yes.
think that's what he called it. Moved here, you know, and
You-
but go ahead. I mean,
You know who else we can talk? Eva. Eva, the lady that picked us up in the airport.
okay, yeah, wow,
Eva. She's her husband is one of Pastor Tree's disciple.
okay, wow,
And Lando, he's a prisoner.
in
He
the
went
jail?
to he was a
Okay.
bad boy.
Okay,
He was like the disciples that Pastor Tree had. These are like drinkers, smokers, and bad guys, you know. See, you have to talk to Pastor Lando. He's the right one.
Well, I can. I mean, I will.
I know.
But,
I'm just saying.
I did. In fact, I told him. I said I'd like to, get some time. But I told him I didn't have good internet in the big room.
Yeah.
You know. But
Yeah.
are you? I don't want to say surprised, but maybe. Are you glad, like, seeing the number of people? Now, there's a good contingency, 30 plus people from China. And that's amazing. No names to mention. But, the idea is that, and then Pastor Ek from Thailand just came. Matachai.
Yeah.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Mahachai.
Mahachai.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're supposed to go there after we finish with Cambodia.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
You gotta visit Pastor Ek. Pastor Arm.
I would like to, but now how close or how far are they from each other?
I don't think they're close to each other. Also,
I mean, a half an hour drive, maybe.
that I don't know.
Okay. All right. I'm asking all the wrong questions.
Yeah. Now I don't know about that.
But so what do you see, with, because you go back how far, coming to the Philippines?
From here? Oh, sorry. What?
Okay, let me rephrase.
Rephrase.
This. When did you get to the States from here? What year?
2004.
2004. Okay.
Yeah.
And what was that, to come to Bible college?
No, it was, we were supposed to work in a hospital. We were green card holders.
Okay. All
So
right.
my wife was hired to work in one of the hospital downtown.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. But you knew the ministry back then?
No.
No. Okay. So your first contact with Greater Grace was when you came to the States.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes. And then, like I said, I met Pastor Guy Duff, who
Okay.
used to live here.
All right. That's
But
right.
the thing is, I don't think that has nothing to do with Greater Grace. He is in the army.
At that time,
At that time when he lives here, he was in American soldiers. so-
stationed here.
Yes. So I
Now-
don't know if that has nothing to do with Greater
No,
Grace.
maybe not.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
down the line. And when we're talking about down the line, it can be 10, 12, 15, 20 years,
Or
like-
more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, Pastor Steve Paragallo was in our church in Patterson, New Jersey. That's
Mhm.
where we first met him, and then he went to Bible college and was, in Baltimore for many, many years. He is now, in a way, he's going to stay, in this area.
Mhm.
And so here I come, and I get to be with him again after 20 years, ministering together.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Oh, man.
those are some of the stories that make this backstory very
Yes.
cool, because these are long-term relationships.
Yeah.
When you see Pastor Lando, you're talking about 20, 25 years, right? Maybe
25 years. 25 years.
more.
Yeah.
Wow.
25 years, or maybe more, maybe, 25 years.
Mhm.
Or if it's more than that, probably 26 years.
Which, is to say that there's no fast track here.
Mhm.
Like we have it wrong in the West, where, if God is moving, if God is in the church ought to explode.
Yeah.
And, in Acts, that's true. I mean, the first church was 3,000 souls got saved in one day.
Right, right.
But you know what? That's a problem. What are you going to do with 3,000 people?
Yeah,
You go from 0 to 3,000.
yeah.
What do you?
It's
But-
like, wow, yeah.
But the other equation is, that it takes time. It takes investment.
Yeah.
you know.
But I think what I'm surprised with, just to answer your question earlier, is I'm not surprised that it's gonna happen,
Mhm.
but I'm more surprised with the unity that we
Yes.
have.
True.
Yeah, so that's what really making me like, Lord, thank you, because this is amazing. Because like Pastor Tom said it in his message, that if it's just the old organization that I use, denomination that I am to,
Mm-hmm.
and I will preach, something good, there's a little bit of jealousy there, and they almost,
Yeah,
like,
miracles. How many have you baptized?
yeah, so
Well,
there's
it's like
competition.
that. Yeah, competition.
And then he felt this unity that we have, that like there's no good, or there's no like, hey, your message is better than mine, his message is better than
Or you got to
somebody.
preach 3 times. I only got to preach
Yeah,
once.
there's nothing like that. It's like there is the message that you get,
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so.
And the respect, because that's so true, and we are not. We boast in it, but we boast in it because it's the Lord. It's not
Yeah,
possible in the flesh. There's no organization that causes that to happen, but
Yeah.
it does. So you have some pastors from all these different regions. I think somebody told me there's like 14 different nations,
yeah,
via the passports that are recorded, that are here at the conference, and so that's incredible. Yeah, and so you
see.
step into the room, and you don't even know who's in charge here.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
God is,
God
and
is, because it's not important, right?
not to us. I mean,
Yeah.
and it doesn't mean that there's no organization.
Yeah,
And this is the other supernatural thing, because I was so much enjoying the worship, singing this morning,
wow, yeah.
and
Anointed.
the guitar player.
Oh my gosh.
He looks like he's about 15 years
Yeah,
old.
yeah. As always.
Yeah, right. It's like you can't tell how.
I
what the
play with
age-
them after the session, though. I stay a little bit,
Is that
and we
right?
jam a little bit.
Okay.
And I mean, I play guitar, but I'm not professional. But
Right.
I don't have a practice a lot. So, but then I play with them with 2 songs,
Yeah. Okay.
and like the fellowship that we have. Older. If you're a guy and you're older than them, they call you kuya.
Kuya.
Yeah. So there's like. Oh,
Oh my, yeah, right. But
and I was like, I just want to play guitar with you guys. So I
Wow.
played the guitar, someone played the keyboard,
okay.
someone played the bass,
Yeah. Wow.
the
Oh,
drums.
there's a bass there.
There's a bass.
The one of the guys is going to bring the cajon, but
Ah.
he didn't call it the cajon. He called it something else.
I wonder
But anyway,
what.
but it's the same thing.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
box.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because there should be some percussion with. Anyways, so we'll
I
see.
told them, you guys just play a little bit with you.
Wow.
Can we do that?
Yeah,
And they were like, yes. So we played 2 songs
yeah. Life,
live.
The
The people are good.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. We're having a great time, and so, God bless you. So we'll see what else we can do. We'll have some more backstories for you, in the future, while we're here. In Jesus' name.